Captain America, issue 30 of this volume. It's actually the 734th issue of all time. Ta-Nehisi Coates is doing this. It'll be the last one that this writer does for Marvel until he goes away and stops writing at Marvel. Until the next time they need a black writer, because Marvel are not racist. And that's the only reason why they hire black writers. It's got nothing to do with the story that's going on. Because if that were the case, they would edit and they would say, hey, look, there was a hit movie called Black Panther, Ta-Nehisi Coates. Please, Ta-Nehisi Coates, can you make the comic book that you're writing have anything to do with current day Wakanda and not be going up in space for new readers like Chillmonger, who are just getting into comics right after 2018 February and want to be in the know of what's going on and not be confused? Can you do that for me? It's not just me, it's other people. You go watch the YouTuber Flash by Night. Same exact story as me. We got into comics at the same time. We opened the Black Panther book and we said, huh? That's a mini rant. So Ta-Nehisi Coates is doing this Captain America book. The goal of the book is Red Skull, the villain here, he's got a way with people. Like, he's got a whole bunch of followers on social media, believe in everything that he says, even when he's lying, even though he has ill intentions. And Cap is going to have this little dinner party. He's going to make Red Skull admit just how evil his intentions truly are. And it's all going to be on camera. It's all going to be recorded. This is it right here where he goes, those men, my followers as you call them, understood that their lives are nothing in the abstract. Yada yada. You know yourself. You know something as such sacrifice. And that's him with the Bucky situation. But you slept through some things, didn't you, Captain? Edmund Pettus Bridge. There's a great history to that. I'm not going to pretend like I know exactly what it's about. But I see black people, I can get the idea. And then you awoke to a world you barely knew. Seen straight out of the movie at Times Square. And now you claim to speak for a nation you barely know. You slander me, a killer, while bearing the flag of men who subdued and broke a continent. You understand? Steve Rogers is draped in something that represents America. It's a great conversation, and it's a large conversation. It's a great, grand, large conversation about like what the flag represents. If you ask me, everything. The flag represents all of America, everything to do with it. I don't just ascribe it to one aspect, and I'll be specific here: the military, the men and women who put down their lives to defend the nation. A lot of times, very commonly, you see red, white, and blue, and you associate those two things together, okay? I don't. I see it as an American thing. So he's saying you're wearing America, you're also wearing the sins of America. That lands with me. But I like that he's the villain, and he's going to say this next, before the big line. He's going to say, Red Skull says, I salute them. They understood blood, soil. Nations are not built by pleasantries. Very good of the writer to indicate, to show us that these are traits of bad people, to take nations by blood, and that the villain of Marvel Comics agrees with that, means and signals to me, it's virtue signaling, signals to me that is a dark trait. And then there's the big line, it's a cruel joke, Captain America, a man who scarcely understands his own name. They say you are a man out of time. No, you are a man out of country. I said, what the... I had the thing, I said, what the fuck just happened? Nani? That was one of the greatest lines I've seen in a comic book. It was a big emotional point, and who cares what happens the rest of the book? That was a big one there. I want to see that line in a movie. Because even though I agree with Red Skull, after seeing him agree with the, I guess, nasty stuff of America, it was very well written by this villain. I'll stop fanboying now. Everyone who's going to disagree with me, if you want to leave a comment, that's fine. I'll read them all. I thank you for the time that you guys give me on my channel. I thank you for anyone who's already thumbs it up. And peace out. Come on, I sell t-shirts, and I got a whole lot of colors.
and you can buy it if you have the money. If you can afford to support me, yeah. And I also have Patreon. It's for $1 American if you want to be like Captain America.
I can't say that.